Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. Forever is composed of bows. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. If I read a book and it makes my whole body so cold no fire can ever warm me, I know that is poetry. Not knowing when the dawn will come, I open every door. A little madness in the spring is wholesome even for the king. Morning without you is a dwindled dawn. If I read a book and it makes my whole body so cold no fire can warm me, I know that is poetry. If I feel physically as if the top of my head were taken off, I know that is poetry. These are the only ways I know it. Is there any other way? This is my letter to the world that never wrote to me. I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody? Too. Then there's a pair of us, don't tell. They'd banish us, you know. How dreary to be somebody. How public, like a frog till you're named a livelong day to an admiring bog. I dwell in possibility. Nature is a haunted house, but art is a house that tries to be haunted. To live is so startling it leaves little time for anything else. Bring me the sunset in a cup. Beauty is not caused, it is. Pardon my sanity in a world insane. A word is dead, a word is dead when it is said, some say. I say it just begins to live that day. I know nothing in the world that has as much power as a word. Sometimes I write one, and I look at it until it begins to shine. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. Dogs are better than human beings because they know but do not tell. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. How happy is the little stone that rambles in the road alone, and doesn't care about careers, and exigencies never fears, whose coat of elemental brown a passing universe put on, and independent as the sun, associates or glows alone, fulfilling absolute decree in casual simplicity. I am out with lanterns, looking for myself. The heart wants what it wants or else it does not care. Heart, we will forget him, you and I, tonight. You must forget the warmth he gave, I will forget the light. Truth is so rare, it is delightful to tell it. Hold dear to your parents, for it is a scary and confusing world without them. The dearest ones of time, the strongest friends of the soul books. There is no frigate like a book to take us lands away, or any coursers like a page of prancing poetry. This traverse may the poorest take without oppressive toll. How frugal is the chariot that bears a human soul. One need not be a chamber to be haunted. We turn not older with years, but newer every day. The lovely flowers embarrass me. They make me regret I am not a bee. Till I loved I never lived. I don't profess to be profound, but I do lay claim to common sense. I felt it shelter to speak to you. A great hope fell, you heard no noise, the ruin was within. Unable are the love to die, for love is immortality.